Hey guys, so one of the biggest ways that we can get a lot of points knocked out with one partner is if we can partner with law enforcement. It satisfies both TDHCA and TSHAC requirements, which is huge because not near as many of those do as I wish. So, with the law enforcement agreement on the TDHCA side, we are required to have a written agreement where we agree that once a quarter we're going to invite law enforcement to our property for a social event. That could be something as simple as an ice cream social. It could be a potluck. It could be an outdoor party. I know not all of you are going to have community rooms, but even if it's all outside, it's still totally doable. And um, if you're worried about what happens if we have to cancel due to weather or what, don't worry about the questions right now, but do know that just like with any other service, if we have to cancel this because of weather, we'll just simply write cancel because of weather. If there's a police officer there, a firefighter there, a sheriff's department deputy there, ready to do the service, and it gets canceled because of rain, have them sign the sign-in sheet too, and you're done. Um, if you are also planning on doing a social, twice monthly social activity on your property for the TDHCA points, um, you can pair one of your monthly ones with this social activity, and you'll just need two separate sign-in sheets. And I'll go into the sign-in sheets and documentation and stacking services on another email and video at another time. But just know, as far as TDHCA is concerned, to get these points, we need to have the signed agreement and invite them to a quarterly social activity. Okay. Now for the TSHAC, we have to basically do 4 of the TSHAC requirements a month. And if we partner with law enforcement, I wrote this down so I wouldn't forget it. Law enforcement could help us with holiday safety, crime watch, self-defense, fire safety, hurricane safety, domestic violence awareness, basic first aid, CPR. They could knock out a ton of the requirements that we have on our property, and depending on your law enforcement agency near you, they might be willing to come out once a month, and you're going to be able to knock out TSHAC requirements every month with them coming out for this, and then every quarter you throw in a party with their presentation, and as long as you have the multiple documentation staggering the times, you can get a ton of points and a ton of services done with a law enforcement partnership. So before I made this video, I made sure that I had attempted to contact every law enforcement agency in your cities. For some of you, that was the police department. Some of you, it was police and fire. Some of you, it was sheriff's department. I have attempted to make contact in some way with everybody. Some of you have better websites. Your cities have better websites than others. And so some of you have already received multiple emails that I've been working with law enforcement. Some of these law enforcement agents are super, super excited about partnering with us, which is really exciting for the future, and are also already bringing their own ideas to the table. And, I've been working on this for about a week. So it is really exciting what this is going to do for us and our properties. I think it's a great time to try to do something positive with law enforcement. And if I do not hear back in the next week, I will be contacting you and giving you all the information. I'll give you copies of the letters I've sent. I'll give you an example of the agreement that we would sign, and then you're going to maybe have to do some legwork and go out to one of those agencies, or more than one, whether it be the police or the fire or the sheriff's department, so we can get these things signed and in our books. And that's pretty much where we are right now, and how that all works. And in later videos, we'll talk about stacking services and documentation and all of that. But the most important thing right now is to know that this is a very important and it's a huge partnership to get because it's going to be 2 points for TDHCA, which we all know that's huge. If you get your workforce solutions and your law enforcement thing, you're halfway to the points you need each month for TDHCA, which is huge. And then, like I said, with TSHAC, they could pretty much do one service a month for us and really help us on those as well. So if y'all have any questions, shoot me an email and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.